competition as well as Niger. They're trying to work out how this will work. Well, what will be interesting is seeing how the penalty shootout progresses, because FIFA are trialling, along with UEFA, a new style of penalty shootout. The one previously known as ABAB, first team and second team. Ghana will be going second from those discussions, it seems. But the new one, ABA, trying to take away the advantage of going first, with almost 40% of penalty shootouts in favour of the team going first. The logic being there's always more pressure on the second taker. So we'll see how it progresses, whether the CAF have taken that on board or whether it's going to be the old style, as it looks like becoming. Certainly been very positive reviews of the ABBA system. The Black Starlets trying to rouse their crowd here inside the Stade Porte Gentil in Gabon, which stepped in as hosts when Madagascar had the tournament taken away from them. So these Niger fans, never seen the like at this level. Seeing their side in the group stages 2 years ago was a big step forward. And now qualifying for the tournament in their own right. And a penalty shootout potentially away from an appearance in the final would be some story. Well, both these sides have already qualified for the 2017 FIFA Under-17 World Cup in India come October. And that is certainly something I'll be excited about. But now it's about trying to find a way into the final. Up steps Sofiane, who smacked the crossbar just before the end of the match. Cool as you like. Sends Ibrahim the wrong way. And could Khalid, Niger's hero during the 90 minutes, also be the hero in the penalty shootout? He was certainly the busier of the goalkeepers during the match. Now playing mind tricks already with fullback Owusu. Owusu steps up and does exactly as Sofiane had before. Ice cold. Sending Khalid the wrong way and finding the side netting. Cannot do better than that. And a positive start from both sides in this penalty shootout, despite the pressure on their young shoulders. So up steps Amid. Hasn't hit the back of the net in the tournament. Had one chance in the first half when he could have done better. Now he'll have a clean strike at this. A straight run up. And cool as you like again. Well, it'll be interesting to see when the keepers decide to go to their right, because that's where every penalty has gone so far. Becomes a game of chess in some ways. You just concentrate on hitting your mark Or do you try and outfox the goalkeeper? Akwe. That is 4 from 4 into the corner. Each penalty nestling in that left-hand corner. Who will be the first to deviate? Up steps Yassine. Again, this is the first time either of these countries have ever been involved in a penalty shootout in this competition. Yassine. Well, he went to the right when everyone else had gone to the left. And Danlad Ibrahim read it. If he'd gone the same way as the rest, he would have scored. But he elected to change up, maybe thinking Ibrahim would think he'd go the same. But despite being at a good height, it's still an excellent save from Danlad Ibrahim, who is still yet to concede in normal time. Despite conceding twice the penalty shootout, he's got the big momentum in Ghana's favour, and it's a stunning Panenka. And the Black Starlets look to be strolling now into the final. Khaled going down and just had to watch as the ball drifted over his head. And Idris looks to get the crowd involved. So up steps the substitute. Ishmael really needs to score here. And he does! Well, he went back to the left, to the goalkeeper's right. Ibrahim read it well, but the penalty so well struck with pace and direction, he couldn't get near it. Well, that is a 100% record of players scoring when they've gone to the left. The only one missed from Yassine is when he went right, and Ibrahim read it. Now it's the captain of Ghana, Eric Ayea. 5 goals in the tournament, the top scorer, and it's a brilliant save to deny him. And once again, to that side, failure is what's waiting. A brilliant save onto the post. It was a good height, but the keeper, Khaled, reading it perfectly. Well, Namata with it all square at 3 apiece, but this the 5th. A miss here could be critical, but he doesn't. And Niger are 1 penalty save away from the final. Pretty central, but sent Ibrahim the wrong way. And it is 4-3. And huge pressure. Well, the competition not using the new ABBA system, which means all the pressure is heaped on Ghana. But that is a stunning penalty. Under all the pressure, Osman comes up trumps. The first to really lift it right into the top corner. And we're into sudden death. So just Yassine and Aya having their penalties saved. Now it's the captain's turn for Niger, Alfari. Can he come up trumps in sudden death against Ibrahim? Stunning penalty, drilled it to the keeper's right, which has been down the list of penalty takers, away from those who clearly be more confident. Well, the long legs of Jibrila have to keep their nerve. It's a short run up. And he's hit the crossbar. He didn't look confident coming up to it. And that is proven true as he slumps away. Ibrahim shaking his clenched fists. And Ghana now with a chance to book their place in the final. Devastation for Debrila will only be worse if it comes to pass that is the clinical miss. Ghana looking to make their first final since 2005. 12 years ago, and it's Toku with the chance. Against Khalid. Ghana are into the final. The celebrations for the Black Starlets can begin. A stunning effort from Toku. Ibrahim did his job, but unfortunately for Jibrila, it was him hitting the crossbar that gave Toku the opportunity, and that is a picture-perfect penalty. And Toku has sent Ghana into their first final for 12 years, and a chance for their first African Under-17 Cup of Nations crown since 1999, and they'll have the opportunity to become the first country to win the competition on 3 occasions, and they'll meet either defending champions Mali or 2 times third place side Guinea. Niger have done themselves incredibly proud to get all the way to the semi-finals. Their consolation is a place at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in October, but it's Ghana who are going to be partying before turning their attentions to the final. 6-5 on penalties. Jibrila hitting the crossbar, allowing Toku to send the Ghana fans wild and their side into the final. Well, huge disappointment. They had such a great tournament, Niger, And certainly Ismaila Tiamoko and his young charges can be incredibly proud. But it'll be a tough one to take, losing out on penalty shootout. But it's Ghana who take a place in the final, which will be on Sunday, May the 28th. So Ghana, for the second match in a row, drawing a blank, still to concede, but they won't care. They're into the final. But it was certainly an entertaining match despite